All right, you guys, here's a chart I put together, Excel. It is, I think the best search I did was uh, income by education. So there's two to consider. There's actual annual income, which is here, and cumulative income by education, right? So what they don't do, most of them, is show you what an apprenticeship is included in education. So right off the bat, you have no high school. They're making money right away usually, but it's not much, right? It's usually pretty close to minimum wage, 22,000. That's $11 an hour. High school, cumulative, showing that their annual income, and then apprenticeship shows you the annual income, but it increases, you know, every year. So after 4 years, you're journeyman, right? And it shows you the journeyman wage. Apprenticeship, I showed the apprenticeship with retirement. So there's two, the line splits down the road at 48 or 50, splits to continue working and retire. Associate's degree, bachelor's, all the typical stuff, and then even the MD here. And MD's very, like all these, they vary, but the average is what I'm looking at, not the neurosurgeon that's making 800,000 a year. You have high school. So then here's the cumulative, right? So real simple, this is annual income, this is cumulative income. I'm showing the negative here because 40,000 years, what it costs to survive, right? $20 an hour. Typically if you're going to be going to school, living expenses, food, entertainment, education, books, and the rest of it. So, the doctor's going to school for 8 years, so two shows 8 years. Associate's degree showing two, so it's showing that. So here we have income. This is the first chart, annual income. This was pretty easy to find. It shows, okay, if you go to school, and then this is how much you make. But again, they didn't really show anything about apprenticeship, so we're considering apprenticeship in education. This is the chart that I could not find. Education, it's cumulative education. So this is actually showing the cost of paying back relative to how much you're making. So if you're a doctor, you're going to go to school longer, more debt, and then you're going to pay it off. It's going to pay off quicker because you're a doctor, but you're paying it off for longer. So everybody's paying it off at a different rate. So right here it shows, and not that I'm trying to explain how much everybody's making, but I want to show you that there is a comparison, right? So the doctor's going to school the longest. He's making the debt the longest. He's actually in debt till he's 25 downhill. Then he's paying it back, but it takes him a while to get to zero, maybe 28, 29 years old before the doctor, he or she, has made enough money to pay back that loan, the cost of school. So at the same time, the apprenticeships made $1 million, right? It's just the way it works. So the doctor's making money. It takes them a while to catch up to everybody else. Then they skyrocket past, right? Here's that split I was talking about. The apprenticeship retiring, making 5,000, 6,000, and I think it's continuing on, right? So it shows a little jump here. It looks like he's, if you're gonna stay in the game, maybe you're a foreman, and then maybe you go into superintendent. The superintendents with the big commercial construction projects make a lot of money, right? If that's what you're looking for, you want to make a lot of money in construction, that's the direction you'll go. Project managers and stuff, they're making great money. This mostly has to do with the trades, and I thought I'd show that. So the interesting thing is here, after at 50 or 48, when the apprenticeship and journeyman and foreman career is over and gets their pension, you're the only one that's making more, and they're working till 65 is the master's degree, and then our professional degree, and the master's degree. You're making more. They're making more than everybody down here, not just because the no cost for school, but for the actual wage. I'm averaging the wage here for 100 at 100,000. And the nice thing about this is that 100,000 includes the benefits, right? So it's 100,000 plus, but I mean, all of them are, but at least with an apprenticeship going through a union, and your pension is, your pension contributions, your health and welfare contributions, your vacation stuff, all that is, actually, I think I included, or may not have included, because the average came down a little bit, but I didn't include, if you're in LA and you're working prevailing wage jobs, I don't think I included the vacation, just the average. So the average is a little less, but it's averaging out at $100,000 a year. So if you're looking for a career, please consider an actual apprenticeship. It doesn't have to be a union apprenticeship. It should be a state recognized apprenticeship. Most of them are union, but there's hundreds out there that aren't, that are amazing. So my experiences with the union, I thought I'd share that with you. Hope that helps you in your career decision and helps you in your career. So thanks for watching.